Hey there everyone, this is LiveFreak. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3. On to the B22nd floor, blind plummet into the void. That's because it... wow, this floor describes itself perfectly. This floor is based on no radar zones and pits. In said no radar zones. This isn't the first time I don't think this is the first time Etrian Odyssey has done this. At least not the blind pits part, but this is probably the first time without the radar and not being able to see the pits. Because usually the moment you land on a pit, the no radar kind of wears off and you can see where the pit is. Reasons. And these stairs go directly down into the 23rd floor. Now the 23rd floor and the B22nd floor are directly connected. Basically I'm going to inevitably fall down into my doom. Let's go kill an FOE real quick though. I really don't want to be bugged by the FOEs when I come down here, so I'm just gonna come down here and kill them first. Kill them before they can kill me. Let's take a quick look around the walls here. This is a very... yeah, this is just a very southern part of the floor. We are reintroduced to the harmless pain tiles. Use Firewalk and or Monarch March and you should be fine, just like always. Yeah, I'm sure most people use such things. I will, of course, walk all over them. I am very persistent on making sure I can see Pazarans when they show up. Not much to see here. This, no, that's a door. Alright, these foes are rather unique. A little bit more on them later. This is a camp spot, I want to say. I remember taking good use of it in my original playthrough. But we are not here for them. We're here for this guy, who does not notice us, even though we're right next to him. Also, suicide hairs are terrible, 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 terrible. Do not want type of enemies. Hang that suicide hair. Put up a protect order. Throw out that 5 ring like it was no one's business. Throw up an epic charge. And elephant like... no, Blitz Command should be fine. Wow. The Blitz... I mean, the hair also resists physical, so that's surprising. Doesn't seem to resist whatever Gander is doing. That's interesting. Yeah, the FOE's moved, but not very far. We should be able to catch him no problem. Let's quickly finish this guy off. Unfortunate that he got a tear apart on us, but I'm not gonna fret that too much. No suicide hair items, cool. Get out a quick party heal and face the foe. Now he's slow, so it's really easy to get behind him. Dreamsmasher. The Dreamsmasher is an interesting FOE, and you need to know it exists for one sole reason, and that's because its drop gives you access to a very special item called Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is much more convenient to use than the Lucky Hammer in my opinion, and thus I prefer to farm for Formaldehyde whenever I can, including right now. The main way to fight him is you pull up double prevent until he basically doesn't bug your prevent orders, and then you put up your protect orders at a convenient time, unless you desperately need heal over prevent. Usually you don't, but you typically want your prevents up. They're going to Bushinzera in this fight for good reason, and Blitz Command all the way across the sky because we want to kill him. Now this guy is not going to go down very easily, because he's an FOE, so we should give him full respect for that. We're going to see how much this Blitz Command did. This is the only attack I think I did this turn. I forget that we got a preemptive, so I get a free protect and attack order this turn. Maybe just start 5 ringing now. Pull up some other charges, and another Blitz Command should do just fine. That's a decent amount of damage. Attack order is going to make that much better. Normal attack, that's really good. He's actually not bugging us, allowing me to set up more easily. Since he hasn't bugged us, I'll go ahead and stack the attack order. put the protect up front. Throw another 5-ring at him. Throw some fire at his face. His conditional is to kill with poison. I have the call insect. There is no way he's going to die to the poison though, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna try to get him into the red and try Lucky Hammer strats. 150 that time. Like, that just kind of proves how awesome attack order is. There we go, there's the Stone Eye. Might have just ended up killing him right here. The attack order is that good. No. God, I'm pretty dead though. Pretty close to dead. You need to set up double prevent again. Every time he pulls down your prevent, you need to put it right back up. There is no exception to that. 5-ring. Fire. Blitz fire. 50, 50, 140, 140, 150, 150. Oh my god, that's gonna kill. Whoopsie. That's gonna give us the atrocity sight here. Ah, the eyes. I completely forgot about these guys. The eyes on the B23 floor make you visible to all the FOEs in the, basically the entire floor, I think. So every FOE that's here has now seen me. Am I scared of this? Not entirely. I can take him on. Bring it on, bro. Gotcha. You can, if you really wanted to, you could drag them into the camp spot door and then just kind of abandon them and sneak up behind them. Okay, double prevent just makes that fight a dream. Yeah, so this eye is keeping us spotted. I typically mark him, I would mark him with an exclamation point if I had one, but because there's no events on these floors, the event marker is just as good for all intents and purposes. Usually the eye won't have 6 damage tiles in front of it. Eyes always seem to have an area of around 6 in front of them, but not always. We might see some Dreamsmashers approaching us soon because we have activated the eye and we have been seen technically. But bring them on. I need more of those missed anyway. Here's another one probably coming after me. I'm gonna explore this area a little bit more. And no reason not to. That's not how you do this game. Alright, here's another Dreamsmasher that's angry at me. I'm gonna kill him real quick. In fact, I'm pretty sure we'll win this turn if 5-ring is decent, which it was. Man, that was beautiful actually. Nice. I love getting those guys dead by turn 4. It's so good. This team is much better. Okay, so one thing I love about this team more than my original playthrough's team is its ability to more aggressively handle the FOEs more readily. If that made any sense whatsoever. That's one thing I really like about this team. Bah. Alright, Silver Octopus. New enemy. I don't think I remember how it works. We're just going to throw everything I don't like at its face and see how it handles it. And that will usually get us all nice and set. That's the best way to handle these things, right? Is just to throw everything at them and see what happens. Whoa, he does not last very long. That's what happens. I thought he would last... No way. Well, he doesn't last that long. Alright, cool. He just dies. I love enemies that just die. Those are the best. Alright, I see where this is going to be a little dangerous. They paired the Suicide Hair with the Pumpkin this time because they want the Pumpkin to leg mine you and the Suicide Hair to blow up in your face. Which is actually fairly obvious, but still pretty clever. We're going to Hellfire to charge it though, so we're going to see if it can survive that. If it can't, well, rip in pieces. Suicide Hair died easily. Death Pumpkin's next. Right, we found a treasure box while exploring the B23 floor's upper right-hand side. The Dagger of Mercy is 5 instant death, I want to say. Oh, that is disgusting. That is so disgusting. How many instant death insignias are on that? 6? don't... Well, she's my luckiest. I mean, she hardly attacks with the spear anyway, but, is the Dagger of Mercy a good replacement for that? I don't think the instant death will come that much in handy, but that is an insane dagger. Don't get me wrong, it's still an insane dagger. It's just not really useful right this instant. I'm gonna take a look on this right side for any shortcuts or shenanigans. Ah, here we are. Shortcut to the north from here? Yeah. Alright, so there's the first shortcut of the B23rd floor. You need to know where these shortcuts are, because it makes getting to the item points on this floor very easy. And I don't think it doesn't make anything else easier, it just makes getting item points easier. Okay, now that we're done looking into the area that we're going to probably fall into, we are ready to explore this portion of the floor. It starts with an entrance to a 3x3 room, which leads to the depths. Also, aka no radar areas of this place. The doors here will not, unlike the 5th stratum, the doors themselves will not tell you whether the area you're going into is a no radar zone. We will just find out the moment you enter the door and you notice that your radar zone is gone. Okay, so when the floor looks like this, you are in a no radar zone and you can't, the game won't tell you where on this map you are. The only way it will help you on the map is that it will center in on your location when you press the X button, as it usually does. That is still a pretty vague positioning though, so. We are currently here, and this is the hard part about navigating this portion of the floor, as there are going to be pits strewn out these passageways. So we need to be careful which way we go. I'm going to start by going around the south bend. I'm pretty sure this is actually the safe route. That's an attack order. Attack 5. Epic Blitz. Seems like a good response to this. They're defending? Why? Goodbye. Okay, another thing is, if you don't keep track of where you are when you enter a fight, you might get lost looking back. So, this area requires a very large amount of spatial awareness. You need to know exactly where you are at all times, otherwise you are going to lose track of where you actually are, and you're probably going to fall down a pit like the one right here. Alright, now the only thing that is not in a no radar zone are the pits. The pits will tell you where they are. Like, literally, they just told me where the pit is. And you will then fall down here. This first pit will take you right at this camp spot, which is convenient and not nearby any danger, and is meant to introduce you to the fact that, yes, we are mean, cruel jerks, and will force you to fall down pits, trial and error style, while going through a no radar zone. Which is amazing, because Etrian Odyssey loves you. And Etrian Odyssey just wants to remind you that it loves you. So no need to hate. Alright, so we obviously won't fall for the same pitfall twice. That's why you move around the south bend instead of the north bend. Now, if I was worried about TP conservation, I would not be using my skills so willy-nilly. I probably would actually not be using my 5-ring. I probably would have brought Life Rake instead, and I probably would have just resorted to using Mina again, probably. Alright, so let's try going north this time, see if it helps. Also, I've already disoriented myself, so I already kind of lost track of where I am. Okay, that's where we came from, so, right, up, right, down, pit. Alright, cool. This takes you here. There's an FOE, like, right prancing around here, so that is not a very comfortable spot to fall on. We found out that taking the north area is not going to help us, so we need to go a different way. Alright, so this leads me directly back to the same pit I've already fallen down. No thank you, turn around, try somewhere else. And yeah, this is a winner. Orange and Corn Dragonfly set. Usually I would have found out how much the plague did, but I just immortaled it off of me, so... hurrah. I want to see if these guys are weak to ice. I think they are. Yeah, I should have known they were weak to ice because Gandra was doing so much damage. They are significantly more weak to ice than any of those other elements. Alright, let's continue on. This is going to take us the way of progress. It's going to bend north because there's nowhere else for it to bend to. And out. Alright, that's it for the first section. Just 2 pits. A very simple puzzle. They wanted to introduce you light. Of course, it only gets worse from here, so... hang on to your survival skills and your orientation, because it's very likely to start getting jumbled up as we continue on. Over here is an item point, I do believe. The chop spots I don't think are very viable for anything you need. I don't remember what the chop pot spots have to offer. I know that the take pot spots on the 23rd floor are extremely valuable though. More tiny teeth sounds good to me. Let's get these distributed, because we need our hanging even higher. More head bind, more damage, always good. Kiara, what are you working on? Guard order. Trina, and I don't think anyone else leveled up. Okay, Pixie did. She's getting higher levels of Snake. Alright, back into the fray of the no radar zones. Approaching this Etrian Odyssey style where you turn before you walk makes it significantly easier to figure out exactly where you're going. So just focus on one thing you can do that helps a bit is just don't mark when you're strafing. Strafing can easily get you confused. Alright, so north, east, pit. Alright, cool. And I'll go ahead and mark these as yellow paint, even though they aren't technically no radar zone, part of the no radar zone, they still exist, so. Normally I would put events where the pitfalls take you, but it's not really convenient in this case because they don't take you anywhere significant. We will find one that's significant soon enough, but I will of course look for and find that pit. Yes, there are pits that lead to treasure chests, so you're gonna have to find the ones that lead there though. Good luck with that. Let's go up again. Left, up, except this time we're going left here. I'm marking where I currently am. Hello. Thank you, Governor. Good to know you're there. Yes, they have hidden shortcuts in these walls. I'm sure that's important for some reason. Let's not confuse myself. Alright, I know that's a pit, so go back. And 2, stand here, alright, here. We are now officially above where that take point is. Here. Oh. Hit. Even in no radar zones, dead ends exist. Thanks, game. Alright, we can go north from here. Sweet. Okay, we know there's a pit in front of me. We know there's a space beyond the pit, but we'll just wait until we're on the other side. Sorry for this silence. This place isn't exactly... I'm not gonna say it's not interesting, it's just that it's fairly intense, because any step I take could lead me to falling down a disastrous pit. You know, that kind of feeling. Okay, and this is where we don't strafe, so we can easily keep track of where we are. Alright, time to see if I've been mapping right this entire time. Yes, I have. Alright. I'm a genius. Alright, we want to get that shortcut enabled, then I'm going to go back in there just to look for where the other pits are. Then I'm going to call it an episode, because damn. I've already been at this for an hour, so. Don't want your guys' episodes to be that long. Do I? So this should lead directly to the shortcut here, right before the next entry to the next radar zone, which would probably be best for the next episode. So in here, back out the other side, and going to take a quick look down the path we didn't go to the north here. Might take a while to get the walls in, but otherwise, it doesn't look like any of the pits in the upper right portion of this floor actually lead anywhere important, so ratty thread out. Didn't get that much in the form of items while we were down here, but it's time to see if this gives us access to formaldehyde. It does! Oh my god! Formaldehyde is now a farmable item. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. We never have to worry about conditionals again, ever. Period. I can now even waste the formaldehyde and not feel like it's bad. It's just bad. It's just the Dreamsmashers is so easy to kill. It's so good. Tiny Teeth giving me a Bec de Corbin. I've never heard of that one. Have I really gotten that in my previous playthrough? Not as good as a Morningstar. Sorry. Better luck next time. Hey there everyone, this has been Life. As always, I thank you for watching. This was the first part in exploring of the 22nd and 23rd floors. I will see you guys later for further parts of these two floors. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.